The nerd now in the batter's box. Big windup and a big knock. This could be a green Magikoopa home run. Ladies and gentlemen, it's week 14 of the Mushroom Baseball League, and we've got a big one here. The BIRDO BOWS at the BOWSER Monsters here in Mario Stadium. BOWS notably took the Monsters' first defeat as their own early on in the season, week 7. Can they repeat their performance here? Jolene will start off strong, sending one out left field, but it doesn't get down in time. Blue Dry Bones is able to make the catch. Green Shy Guy won't clear the infield either, as Boomerang Bro snags a quick pick. And it's up to BIRDO to bring this inning to a close. BOWSER has the star, spins it early, sends out the bullet bill for that first strike. BIRDO pre-fires, big charge up and a foul ball from her off to right. Lot of pressure on team captain BIRDO here as Koopa comes in and picks that fly ball. BOWS not technically out of the playoff contention yet, but they need both a win here as well as a better differential compared to the Eggs if they want to stay in. So it is do or die for the BOWS. BOWSER Jr. will start things off here for the Monsters. Gets himself on first and gets the first hit of the game as the ball drops over in right field. Magikoopa, 1 strike so far. Will get over the infield. That'll be another hit for the Monsters. 2 runners on for Fire Bro. Short outfield here at Mario Stadium. Not a lot of space to work with. So a big power hitter like Fire Bro definitely able to threaten a lot of potential runs here. Can they pitch around him? First to ball. And he'll knock that one, but it's going to be a pop fly out to left. BIRDO makes the catch. The runners are held up. But chasing off after Fire Bro is team captain BOWSER. If Fire Bro couldn't do it, BOWSER, the next most likely one who can. Big windup, but he won't finish and he won't swing. Here's the charge again. This one a ball inside. Contact there, but it's poorly hit. Will bounce short of the outfield. BOWSER Jr. likely to come in. A single for BOWSER. Puts runners in the corners for Green Paratroopa up next. We'll watch that big hit. Stops just short of the wall. They don't actually get the buddy toss off either. Toadette just throws it instead of finishing the maneuver. Green Para, 2 runners up. Will make contact there, and that'll find the gap in the outfield. Magikoopa's in. BOWSER's turning the corner, going to third. And a lot of hustle from the big turtle. Green Para advances one deep and scores another in home. Koopa on deck and coming into the batter's box now with Blue Dry Bones up next. Koopa will ground over to Jolene and hit into the double play. BOWS stop the damage here, only letting the Monsters score 2. We there turn back up at bat and see if they can make some offensive maneuvers of their own. Toadette leading the charge here. Strike 1. Will slap that and finds the way through the Boomerang Bro Fire Bro infield. That'll be a good single for Toadette. Over to Green Magikoopa now. Strike 1. Shifting in, he might be ready for this next pitch, and he'll slap that one as well, but Fire Bro's ready for it and hits the double play. Red Paratroopa up for the BOWS. Will ground over to Fire Bro. Another quick out. BOWS unable to get consecutive hits off. The 1 Toadette hit, all they've managed to pull so far this game. We're already back over to the Monsters. Strike 1 for Blue Dry Bones. They'll make contact on the second one, and that gets down early. Blue Dry Bones over to first. Dry Bones in the batter's box now. Strike one. They go for the pickoff, but they're unable to find it. 2 strikes from Boo. Can he strike out Dry Bones? Not this time. It'll get over the head of Petey Piranha. And that's another single for the Monsters. 2 runners on. Boomerang Bro up at bat. Could bring him in home with a big knock here, but a swing and a miss for that first strike. Big charge up and a good hit. It's a line drive out to the wall, but it will drop just short. That's going to be Blue Dry Bones in. They've got the buddy toss, but it's not going to beat it out. Monsters score another one and put a runner on third as they go back up to the top of their batting lineup with Bowser Jr. Good hustle for Blue Dry Bones to come in there. And Boo feeling the fatigue already. Not a lot of endurance on the mound here. Very tricky pitcher. But Bowser Jr. swings for the fences. Birdo and Green Shy Guy are in position, but they might not have the height. They don't. Bowser Jr. a 3-run dinger out center left. Huge height on that. And even with Birdo and Green Dry Bones, they just can't quite get there. Monsters up 6-0 now and forcing Boo off the mound. Birdo, a fearsome pitcher, but Boo in the outfield will mean no more chemistry in right field. Any big drive sent that direction will be over the fences, and Magic Koopa gets one past both the middle infield and Green Shy Guy. Can't quite beat it out. And that's a double for Magic Koopa. Puts himself deep for Firebro. The Bows still haven't found a single out here. Firebro's star hit will be a foul ball. Big knock, but Petey grabs it and sends it over in on second for the double play. Bowser up, no runners on, and with that damaged outfield chemistry could be a big disastrous moment here. Oh, but a hop from Green Magic Koopa denies the Bowser hit as it rides that third base line. Monsters still put up an incredible show, scoring 6. Bows will need to turn the offense on here if they want to get back into this game. Boo gets a hit in and makes his way over to first. Blooper up next. Slaps one, but Firebro's gonna snag that and have the double play. 2 runners picked off quickly, and Petey Piranha comes up, charges up, and swings for the fences. Koopa's hustling in. Can he get there? Does he have the height? Oh, he does! The Petey Piranha home run denied. Koopa and Green Paratroopa, such height they're able to jump to out there. Huge leap. They make the catch and end the inning. The Bows go 3 up, 3 down, and we're already back to the Monsters offense. Green Paratrooper coming off an incredible catch out there in right field. Strike one. Big hit, but a snag from Petey. Won't let that one get by. Koopa now in the batter's box. Will make contact there, but Jolene won't let that by on right side either, holding that second base position down. Blue Dry Bones up next. Strike one. Birdo now starting to use the stars here. Will get that second strike. Will she spin another? No, she's going to throw him a real pitch, and he'll make contact on it. Boo, able to barely get there, find the out. And the Bows do some solid work defensively in the bottom of the third. Hold the Monsters up and don't let them score any additional runs as they wrap around back to the top of their lineup with Jolene starting off. Swing and a miss. Will make contact there. Koopa trying to get in, but won't quite have it. Jolene to first. Green Shy Guy now at bat. A big hit from him, but will be off the wall. They've got outfielders in position, but a bobble from Koopa. Jolene thought about going for third even, but pulls back, holds on second. And Birdo with 2 runners on. She's pre-charging here. Big knock, but it won't be for the wall, but the ghost item will buy so much additional time. Koopa trying to hustle after it. They've got the buddy toss off. They should beat out Green Shy Guy here, but he's in a jam. Can he make it back to third in time? He just barely can. Dry Bones hustling in from catcher, tries to get the pick himself, but doesn't quite have it. Birdo, RBI single for her to put a runner deep for Toadette. Bows need to keep this offensive momentum rolling forward. Toadette winding up, makes contact, and that one gets by Firebro. Birdo in on second as Toadette, RBI single for her as well. Bows drive 2 in home. They shorten the deficit here. The Nerd now in the batter's box. Big windup and a big knock. This could be a Green Magic Koopa home run, and it is! Off the foul pole, the Nerd does it again. Struts his stuff as Birdo and Toadette trot in home. Dings right off the top. That's a huge turn of events for the Bows as they take this game to a 1-run differential. Red Paratroopa clears the infield and an error from Boomerang Bro as he fires that catch off too late. Bows still with no outs, trying to keep this momentum rolling forward as they're deep in their lineup. Boo coming up, 1 strike so far, but slaps that one. This one, Boomerang Bro will catch and make the double play in on first. Those boomerang and fire catches from the middle infield have so much delay on them, it spends additional time. The runner sprinting, but the pow block! Magic Koopa stunned up on first. And that is a big item. Keeps the inning alive, lets him get on, and now Blooper all the way to third off that Petey Piranha hit. It's a solid single from Petey. Jolene will ground over to Boomerang Bro and just barely be picked off on the way to first. But the Bows, a big shift in the fourth as they score 5, and they'll force the Monsters to respond here. Dry Bones leading things off. Will get the single. It's a runner on for Boomerang Bro. Big home run hitter up at bat. He'll send that one flying up the middle infield, but Boo's in position. Makes the catch over in center field. 1 out on and 1 runner on first for Bowser Jr. as he makes good contact there. Jolene dives for it, but doesn't quite get it. That'll be a Bowser Jr. single. Over to Magic Koopa now with a runner in scoring position. Slaps it. Petey Piranha dives for it, gets the catch. But doesn't quite have the throw speed to make the double play. Huge leap and a chomp from him. But he knows he's not getting that one in time. Firebro now at bat with 2 runners on. Birdo sends one across the plate. Will she use her stars? No, she's giving him another pitch. But gets the second strike anyway. No charge there. She's doing the star pitch. The yoink! Baits Firebro into swinging and gets the strikeout, closing the inning out as the Monsters leave 2 stranded, unable to bring those runners in home, and critically denying both Firebro and Bowser the opportunity to hit for those hitters. Green Shy Guy rolls one up the middle. Koopa grabs it over in center field, but by the time he's scooped it up, Green Shy Guy safe on first. Birdo at bat. Big opportunity here. A home run, which she's very well capable of, could steal the game away from the Monsters, but she grounds over to Firebro. A poor hit. It bounces off the ground, and he's able to grab it as it leaps back up. turns the double play on second and then back to first. And Toadette will knock one over to the second base side as well. Firebro gets the grab there. A very quick inning for the Bows. Bowser now at bat. Monster still 1 run in the lead. He could be the one to extend. A big swing from him. Toadette's trying to come in, but not a chance. No chemistry, even if she could. Bowser with a solo home run to extend the Monsters just a little bit further. A 2-run cushion now as they go over to Green Paratroopa, see if he can continue extending. Star pitch from Birdo. The Bamboozler. Nothing Green Paratroopa could do about that one, but here's a real pitch he'll make contact on, and Jolene just barely doesn't grab it. Green Para over to first. Koopa now up with a runner on. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Grounder over to Jolene. They'll get the double play. 2 quick outs earned here. Now it's over to Blue Dry Bones. A very clutch hitter, but Petey Piranha, a big body over there at shortstop. Stops that one from getting by. Monsters score 1. And we're getting into the late innings here. Top of the 6th, only 2 more innings of baseball left to play. So the Nerd will line out over to second base. Red Paratroopa up, 1 strike. The team still dealing with Bowser, unable to tire him out. He'll ground over to third baseman Bowser Jr. Not showing any signs of fatigue yet as Boo comes up to bat. Strike 1. Slaps it, but the boomerang catch won't let that one fly by. Monsters again hold the fort. And outside of the top of the 4th, the Bows struggling to get runners on and push them through to home. Dry Bones up for the Monsters here in the bottom of the 6th. Big slap from him, and it will get down before Boo can get there. Dry Bones in on first. Boomerang Bro up with a runner on. Wind up and a good contact, but a grounder over to Petey Piranha. He throws it. It completely whiffs. An error from Petey as it clears the head of Jolene. And Toadette's forced to scoop it up in right field. A huge mistake as that puts a runner deep for Bowser Jr. here. He'll drive one out deep right field. That loads the bases. Magic Koopa definitely able to take advantage of a situation like this. We'll see how the Bows can get out of this one. And they're going to drive that one out deep right. Boo bobbles it as well. That's 1 in, possibly 2 in. Boomerang Bro heads home as well. Monsters now up 5-9. A catastrophic error from Boo. Oh, 2 runs in for the Monsters as they start to run away with the game. Firebro up with runners in the corners, and he's winding up. Strike 1. Both teams full stars. Will they spin any of them? Firebro slaps one, and Bowser Jr. comes in home. And Birdo starts to feel it, and this is not who you want to see when you've got your pitcher fatigued up there on the mound. Bowser, strike 1. She starts to spin the stars, sends out the Brain Melter. 1 strike there for 2 total. And she's giving him a real pitch. She won't do it again. Poor hit. It's a double play, possibly a triple play. Poor contact off the bat of Bowser and a good sequencing there as Green Magic Koopa scoops it up, tags out on third, sends it to Jolene on second, and then in on first. But the Monsters able to score 1 more in off the hit. And now the Bows a 5-run deficit with 1 out already. It's their last chance to score here. And Bowser may not let that happen. He's got the 5 stars. He could just buy all the outs he needs right here. We'll send one to Petey. That's dangerous. Petey swings for the fences, and Koopa may not get there in time. Will he have the height? They do. They jump it and grab the Petey Piranha homer. They get the second out. Blue Dry Bones and Koopa coming in from center field. They make the catch over in left. And it's over to Jolene. No more outs for the Bows to play with. Can they keep this game alive? She'll knock one over to Koopa in center field. He'll make the play. And the Monsters get revenge for their earlier defeat. And a 5-run win over the Bows. It's 5-10. That's our final score. As the Monsters show us why they are first in the league. MVP of this game, Bowser Jr., a 3-run home run from him. Definitely some stellar stuff. We will go take a peek at the box scores, and while it's a decent showing from the Bows, the Monsters are a hard team to match. This will end the Bows' playoff hopes. And we'll give them a warm thank you for all their hard work this season. It's tough running into the Monsters. What can you do? Well, thank you folks for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League. We've only got 2 more regular season games before the playoffs. So make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned once the big games start happening. If you want to stay up to date with everything Mushroom Baseball League, check out the Discord, link in the description below. But we'll see you in the next one.